Welcome back to NatureCrash. In the wild, animals face countless challenges every single day, and encounters with power lines are among the most dangerous. Unfortunately, in their constant search for food, animals often find themselves in risky situations. Being in the wrong place at the wrong time can lead to devastating consequences, sometimes even costing them their lives. Curious to see what happens when animals come into contact with electricity? Buckle up, because this video is for you. In today's episode, we'll dive into Witness the Incredible. Animals and electricity collide. Prepare to be amazed as we uncover the shocking moments when animals encounter electricity. These extraordinary events will leave you speechless. Let's dive right in. The urban jungle, a new playground for wild monkeys. In cities around the world, the once familiar jungle homes of wild monkeys have transformed into something entirely different. Towering power poles now stand where trees once flourished, and tangled electric wires have replaced hanging vines. Yet the monkeys have adapted in fascinating ways. They navigate between buildings with the grace of skilled acrobats, seemingly unbothered by the concrete jungle they now inhabit. Swinging from wires and leaping from rooftops, they've turned the urban landscape into their playground. But not all man-made structures are as welcoming. What happens when these adventurous animals push their limits too far? Stay tuned as we explore the dangers lurking in this modern jungle. Deadly risks in a thrilling game. In their quest for adventure and survival, monkeys often venture into bustling train stations, drawn by the crowds and the promise of leftover food. These urban explorers have a knack for turning man-made structures into playgrounds, with power lines becoming their favorite spot for an adrenaline-filled game of swinging. With their bold instincts and natural agility, they scale power poles effortlessly, showing off their fearless acrobatics. But this dangerous game doesn't always have a happy ending. In one heartbreaking incident, a monkey's playful leap onto a live wire triggered a short circuit that caused a massive fire. Tragically, the animal became trapped on the electrified wire. Flames engulfed its body, and after a prolonged struggle, it fell lifeless to the ground. A stark reminder of the deadly risks these animals face in their urban environment. Tragic ends and determined survivors. The aftermath of the monkey's misstep left nothing but a charred body. A devastating sight and a tragic reminder of the dangers wildlife faces in urban environments. Sadly, no one could save the poor monkey as it remained trapped on the power pole for a long time, its fate sealed. But not all encounters with electricity end in tragedy. Enter the resilient baboons, who are as persistent as they are clever. Watching them attempt to cross electric fences can be oddly amusing. They often get an uncomfortable jolt, but their determination is unmatched. If they fail on their first try, they don't give up easily. With sheer perseverance and a knack for problem solving, some baboons manage to sneak into human territory, an area they seem to covet deeply. For them, the lure of food and new opportunities outweighs the risks. Swinging on power lines, a risky pastime. For many animals, power lines represent a thrilling challenge, but the consequences can be dire. As we delve deeper into these electrifying encounters, the line between survival and danger becomes razor thin.
Swinging on power lines, an exciting yet perilous pastime. For many monkeys, swinging on power lines is an exciting adventure, a thrilling game that they often pull off without harm. But in the world of electricity, even a single misstep can turn fatal. Electricity is an unforgiving force, and baby monkeys in particular are at high risk. Climbing to the top of a power pole for a better view might seem like innocent fun, but it's a dangerous gamble with serious consequences. Their mischievous boldness, though captivating to watch, can quickly become a double-edged sword in such a perilous environment. A horse's tragic encounter. In one of the most dramatic and heartbreaking scenes, even larger animals like horses fall victim to electricity's deadly grip. Witnessing such moments highlights the sheer danger posed by human-made structures that animals navigate daily. As these stories unfold, they reveal both the resilience and vulnerability of wildlife in the face of ever-encroaching human environments. Stay tuned for more of these electrifying encounters as we delve deeper into their world. A shocking incident caught on CCTV. In a tragic moment captured by CCTV, a man was seen leading his beautiful horse to a tree, tying it up, and beginning to bathe it. Everything seemed peaceful until disaster struck. Suddenly, the horse weakened and collapsed to the ground. Alarmed, the man rushed over to check on it, but as soon as he touched the horse, he too was electrocuted and fell to the ground. Both the man and the animal lay motionless, even twitching slightly, as the deadly current surged through them. A narrow escape. Thankfully, the family arrived just in time. A woman from the household acted quickly, pulling the man away from the danger zone. Disoriented and panicked, the man regained his footing and stumbled toward the house, leaving the harrowing scene behind. This dramatic event highlights the unseen dangers lurking in everyday situations and the tragic consequences when animals and electricity collide. It's a stark reminder of how quickly things can take a turn in environments we often take for granted. Unraveling the tragedy. What really happened? So, what exactly caused this shocking incident? While tying the horse to the tree, the rope unknowingly came into contact with a live wire. Electricity surged through the horse, and when the man touched it, the current passed into him as well. Fortunately, the electrical switch was turned off just in time, preventing further harm. However, the horse lay motionless on the ground, unresponsive to any attempts to revive it. The man, visibly shaken, couldn't hide his worry. This wasn't just any horse. It was a prized possession, likely very valuable and expensive. The unanswered question. As the man looked at his beloved animal, one question lingered in everyone's mind. Will this beautiful horse survive? This incident serves as a chilling reminder of the hidden dangers posed by electricity in our everyday lives, especially for animals that unknowingly come into contact with such threats. Stay tuned to find out what happens next. Collapse to the ground. Will the baby elephant survive? As we've seen, electricity is an unforgiving force, and when animals unknowingly encounter it, the consequences can be devastating. But not every story ends in tragedy. Sometimes survival defies the odds. Will the baby elephant in this tale overcome the shock and rise again? Stay tuned to find out. Bear gets electrocuted. A bold misstep. Bears are known for their daring and resourceful nature, but sometimes their boldness gets the better of them. In one case, a bear became overly ambitious while attempting to break into a chicken coop. After successfully smashing through the door and part of the wire mesh, the chicken coop's owner took action. With assistance from the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, an electric fence was installed following proper standards. The fence was designed to be strong enough to deter animals without causing them serious harm. Curiosity meets electricity. In another video, a young bear approaches an electric fence installed around a feeding area. As it tests the fence with a curious paw, the sharp jolt it receives sends it reeling back in shock. While the fence caused no lasting harm, the moment served as a powerful lesson for the bear and for us about the importance of boundaries in managing human-animal interactions. The balance between safety and survival. These stories highlight the delicate balance between protecting animals and safeguarding human interests. In the face of growing urbanization and shrinking habitats, how can we coexist with wildlife without putting them at risk? Electric fences, the last line of defense. For the owner of the feeding station, installing an electric fence was the only viable solution to prevent the bear from continually knocking over the feeder. In areas like Alaska, where wildlife encounters are a part of daily life, electric fences also serve a crucial role in keeping polar bears at bay. Polar bears versus electric fences. In one remarkable video, a mother polar bear and her two cubs approach a fenced-off area. Curious but cautious, the bears try to figure out the purpose of the barrier. When the mother senses something is amiss, she makes a swift decision to move her cubs as far away as possible. Polar bears, known for their immense strength and resourcefulness, often destroy tents or other structures while foraging for food. This behavior has led to camping areas in polar bear regions being equipped with sturdy, well-maintained electric fences as a standard safety measure. Balancing safety and wildlife freedom. Electric fences are an effective deterrent, offering a balance between protecting humans and discouraging animals from dangerous interactions. However, these measures also raise important questions about how we coexist with wildlife in areas where their natural habitats overlap with human activity. Electric fences. protecting humans and wildlife. Protective measures like electric fences are essential for keeping hungry bears and other curious animals out of restricted areas. In one scene, a bear, startled by an electric shock, pauses in confusion as the faint sound of electronic music plays in the background. A strangely fitting soundtrack to its unexpected experience. Dog versus electric fence, a shocking surprise. Unlike the bear, this dog had no idea what it was walking into. Calmly approaching the electric fence, it instantly felt a sharp jolt, a chill running down its spine, leaving it visibly startled. But the surprises didn't end there. In another instance, two dogs, excited to meet new friends on the other side of the fence, eagerly approach. Just as they are about to make contact, the inevitable happens. The sudden shock leaves them momentarily stunned, but the humor of the situation doesn't go unnoticed by another onlooker. The laughing donkey, standing nearby, a donkey watches the dog's antics with what seems to be an amused expression, completely unfazed and clearly accustomed to the fence's presence. The donkey appears to laugh at the dog's reaction, adding a touch of comic relief to the otherwise shocking encounter. The unexpected and the entertaining. These moments show just how unpredictable and often humorous interactions between animals and electric fences can be. From curious bears to playful dogs and even a laughing donkey, every encounter brings its own twist to the tale. A shocking moment for the dog's friend. In a comical twist, one dog unintentionally shocks itself on the electric fence, leaving its friend completely stunned. The confused reaction from the second dog adds to the humor of the moment, proving that curiosity and caution don't always go hand in hand in the animal world. Snake gets shocked. A deadly encounter in the Philippines. A group of tourists had an unforgettable encounter on their first day, stumbling upon a massive cobra perched on an electric line. One man from the group admitted he was in complete shock when he first saw the snake in such a precarious position. It's unclear why the cobra decided to climb the electric pole, but what happened next added to the tension. When a worker attempted to pull the snake down using a stick, the cobra resisted, wrapping itself tightly around the wires as if refusing to let go. Was the snake shocked? It's uncertain if the cobra received an electric shock during its daring stunt, but its grip and movements suggested an intense battle against both gravity and the danger of the live wires. This unusual and nerve-wracking sight left everyone in awe and a little on edge. Nature's unexpected challenges, from playful dogs to fearless snakes, these encounters show how animals constantly test the boundaries of human-made environments. Whether it's a harmless shock or a life-threatening situation, nature always finds a way to surprise us. A shocking outcome for the snake. After several attempts to bring the cobra down safely, the workers finally succeeded. Carefully bagging the snake, they ensured it wouldn't pose any further danger. However, not all snakes have such luck with electric fences. In one incident, a snake attempting to raid a chicken coop encountered an electric fence. And it wasn't just stopped, it was killed instantly. This tragic yet startling event serves as a stark reminder that snakes might not be the best animals to challenge electric barriers. Crocodile versus electric eel, a shocking duel. At first glance, it seemed like this electric eel was about to become the next meal for a hungry crocodile. The predator crept closer, ready to strike, completely unaware of the shocking surprise waiting for it. What the crocodile didn't realize was that it was facing one of South America's most electrifying predators, the electric eel. Known for its ability to generate powerful electric shocks, this incredible creature uses its natural defense mechanism to fend off threats and even hunt. A shocking showdown. As the crocodile lunged, the eel released a jolt of electricity strong enough to stun its would-be attacker. The crocodile, caught off guard, quickly backed away, learning a painful lesson about underestimating its prey. Nature's electrifying battles. This encounter highlights the unpredictable and thrilling moments that occur when predators and prey clash in the wild. From electrified snakes to shocking eels, the natural world is full of surprises, and we're just scratching the surface. The electric eel's shocking strategy. The electric eel's hunting technique is as strange as it is effective. By emitting powerful electric shocks, it can paralyze its prey instantly. Each shock can reach a staggering 860 volts, enough to immediately stun and immobilize its target. And if one jolt isn't enough, the eel can deliver continuous discharges, ensuring its prey is killed on the spot if necessary. A crocodile's fatal mistake. When a crocodile attempts to grab an electric eel, it quickly learns the hard way that this isn't ordinary prey. As the eel defends itself, the crocodile feels the full force of its electrical arsenal. Stunned and overwhelmed by the powerful shocks, the crocodile instinctively tries to escape, but it's too late. A defense that wins every time the eel doesn't attack to kill. It's merely defending itself. Yet by the time the crocodile realizes it's made a grave mistake, it's already too weak and paralyzed to retreat effectively. The electric eel's unique defense mechanism ensures its survival, even against one of nature's top predators. Nature's electrifying power. This encounter is a testament to the incredible adaptations animals develop to survive in the wild. From lethal shocks to clever strategies, the electric eel proves that sometimes the best defense isn't just shocking, it's unbeatable. Leopard's tragic encounter with electricity. In a heartbreaking moment, a leopard climbing a high-voltage power pole met a tragic fate. The curious predator got stuck and was electrocuted to death. What drove the leopard to scale the pole remains a mystery. Was it searching for food, trying to find an escape route, or simply following its instincts fueled by curiosity? Whatever the reason, this tragic incident highlights the unseen dangers that human-made structures pose to wildlife. Chickens and electric shocks. A lesson never learned on a small farm, the owner installed an electric fence to protect the area, but the chickens had a hard time adjusting. Despite repeated shocks, the young chickens kept running into the fence, seemingly unaware of the consequences. Even as they grew older, the chickens continued to push against the barrier, never fully learning their lesson. But one daring chicken took things a step further. It decided to climb the fence. A shocking climb. The adventurous bird made it partway up before meeting the same shocking reality as its peers. While the fence was designed to deter animals safely, the repeated incidents show how instincts and curiosity can sometimes outweigh caution, even in the animal world. The balance of nature and technology. These stories remind us of the fine line between using technology to protect and the unintended consequences it can have on wildlife. From leopards to chickens, the natural world is full of creatures whose curiosity and determination often lead them into dangerous encounters. When birds and planes collide, a shocking reality. You're mid-flight, everything seems normal, and then, boom! A deafening bang erupts, shaking the plane violently. Flames and smoke fill your vision, leaving you confused and terrified. What you're witnessing is the aftermath of a serious bird strike, a collision between an aircraft and an unsuspecting bird. Surprisingly, incidents like this are more common than you might think. Globally, bird strikes cause an astonishing $1.5 billion in damages to the aviation industry every year. In the United States alone, they account for nearly 1/3 of all incidents, with approximately 18,000 bird strikes recorded annually. The hidden cost of bird strikes. These collisions don't just pose a serious threat to passenger safety. They also lead to costly repairs and downtime for airlines. The impact of a bird strike can severely damage an engine, windshield, or wing, making it one of the most dangerous and expensive risks in aviation. A clash between nature and technology. Birds, unaware of the dangers posed by human-made flying machines, are often drawn to airport areas due to nearby wetlands or food sources. This creates an unavoidable clash between nature and technology, a sobering reminder of how human activities can disrupt natural ecosystems. Finding solutions, from advanced radar systems to specially trained falcons used to chase birds away, airports are investing heavily in measures to reduce these incidents. But as long as planes and birds share the skies, the risk of bird strikes remains a significant challenge. Bird strikes in aircraft engines, birds near jet engines, risk being sucked in and shredded by fan blades spinning at 20,000 RPM. A large bird can cause engine failure, leading to dangerous situations. This reminds us how unpredictable nature can disrupt even the most advanced technology. If you enjoyed this episode of Nature Crash, hit like and subscribe for more amazing stories. What shocked you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments.